Okay, hey everyone, it's Rich and Ursan. We're here for another Young Justice review.
Woohoo!
And
This time we're talking about episode 23, Insecurities.
I know I have a lot of those.
Yeah. It was interesting. I liked it. Overall,
Really
it talks about the mole. It goes a little bit not too in depth on who it could be, but we're getting mole talk now. We get Sportsmaster in this as well. And it's establishing Cheshire comes back, yeah. Establishes the fact that there's insecurities within certain players in this episode, and those are kind of coming out. Overreactions in certain situations. We get that Tio Morrow, Dr. Ivo hoopla going on. Ivo's a robot. It's very interesting. A lot of cool concepts in this episode. Things kind of get better, but it's still a bit tough.
Yeah, Hugo Strange makes a cameo appearance with no lines.
No lines, yeah. I think he opens they visit Tio Morrow or Ivo. No, Tio Morrow. They visit him on his bed. He's not dead, but I don't know what's up with him. He's like a vegetable.
Also, we get Clarion.
That's right. Clarion and Tico. I think he's there to add the energy that he has, the Lord of Chaos energy, to bring life. We do get Gorilla though.
And Brain, right? His name's Brain.
Yeah, they come back.
And I'm gonna kind of go on it. I'm gonna since they're big characters, at least Clarion, I'm gonna go on a limb and feel like I think they're part of the light.
It's been confirmed, no?
Was it confirmed?
I think so. Yeah, that episode where they all kind of come out. 13, perhaps?
Maybe. I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's okay.
My memory sucks. We got, Red Arrow officially joined us as the team.
He's back. He's back, baby.
Yeah, he's officially on the team. He does it really just to watch if there's, for the mole and stuff. And in the beginning, we get, Red Tornado gives him the mission, right? Oh, no, wait. I want to talk about in the beginning.
Yeah, with that whole green arrow and Artemis.
Yeah, I like that. That's just showing the sidekick and superhero showing them. I don't know why. I just love that feeling.
It reminds you of old panels of comic books. It's like you see the main guy and his apprentice or her apprentice.
Like a Batman and Robin, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Which I would love to see those two actually work together instead of just interacting.
Also, no Robin in this episode. Offshore in Robin. Gotham with Batman.
Yeah, also, I like the villain they fought, Black Spider.
Yeah. He's a good character.
So funny enough, if you look familiar, they kind of made him I don't know if he's like that in the comics, but they made him kind of like Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
But a bad Spider-Man in a black suit.
Yeah, I could tell there's a little bit of sarcasm, but satire, or maybe if I'm right about that.
And it's a special treat for people like me any of you who are a spectacular Spider-Man fan. A Spider-Man animated show that Greg Weisman worked on in 2008 to 2010, I believe. That got canceled because of Sony not wanting to lose the rights to the movie character, I think. Anyway, great show, amazing show. And the guy that voices Black Spider is Josh Keaton, who voiced Peter Parker Spider-Man in that. So,
cool.
Like a nice, little thing. I thought that was really cool.
That's nice. That's cool. Yeah. This episode also had Sportsmaster. I could tell the little love. She really likes Red Arrow, which I find very interesting.
Or maybe she's just sexually attracted to him. I don't know. She's
yeah.
I don't know if he's boyfriend material for her. I mean,
but it's kind of nice what he provides, though.
Yeah, he's like a strong guy, kind of like her father, but not a total sociopath.
Because if you notice in their interactions, she doesn't do things to severely hurt him. Almost like a cat playing with a toy.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess, it's her toy. I thought it was really cool. Wally was kind of really going hard for Artemis and defending her.
He did, yeah. Stuck up for her. That poof coming through.
Yeah, bro. And till the last scene when... did we find out before, or we find out in this episode that we knew that there's a connection between all of them, a Sportsmaster and Artemis? That's her father.
Yeah, because he showed up at the house. He's like, I don't want to interrupt you. I don't want your mom to get upset. Like a creep in a little girl's room. What a freak. Yeah, my face, Sportsmaster.
Sure. Yeah, so Cheshire is her sister, and
Yeah, she calls her.
which I think by this point their interactions, unless Artemis is very devious, I think we can kind of, at least us as the audience, can rule her out as the mole.
We still don't get a resolution to that mole talk, but we get more of it's just now in the forefront in this episode.
It was nice to see though Kid Flash, Aqualad, and Red Arrow all work together.
Dude, there was a point where Aqualad, so Sportsmaster, what wound up happening is took the tracker. There was a part where Artemis tries to shoot her arrow, and because she hesitates, she says, "Oh, it's too far." Red Arrow comes through, and he says, "All right, I got this." Shoots the arrow, gets a tracker on the boat. Aqualad has been swimming for like forever at this point, but he's from Atlanta, so it's okay. But still, he was swimming, and Sportsmaster realizes that he's coming from underneath, throws the tracker down to him, and then in a G move throws like these explosive bombs in there too. And I thought to myself, I'm like, bro, he just swam the whole way just to get exploded.
Yeah, I mean, as light of a superhero you choose.
Yeah, man.
We also got like a boring kind of, I think it was boring B plot.
Oh, with that red tornado stuff.
Yeah, Superboy, Miss Martian, and Lieutenant don't go on the mission. And they're bored, so they decided to look like at what Red Arrow's doing in his room.
It's nice. We get Zatanna, but also, if anybody watches Star Trek The Next Generation, very similar to Data in Star Trek. Because at one point in the show, Data wants to make a daughter for himself, or something along those lines. But a companion of some kind. So he makes a female robot, but it eventually goes bad. But there's a sentience to him, and he wants to be like a human. And Red Tornado is very similar. He makes himself a human human robot, right?
Yeah, like, he called it an android.
Mm-hmm. And Zatanna puts pants on him, red pants.
His name's John Smith. That's it. That was going to be the character robot. So he wants to go out and like observe life.
So, Rich, overall, how would you rate this episode?
I'm gonna give it like I usually give it. I usually give these ratings because I just like the show a lot.
Yeah, it's a good show.
I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Nice.
I thought it was great. I like the interaction between Red Arrow and Artemis, especially that scene when he said, "Oh, you should have called me." What do you say? They're like, they're about to shoot them like back to back.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Oh, you should have called me or something. Like, let me know." And
oh yes, I do remember that.
I forgot what she says. Like, she has some sort of comment. That was kind of nice.
Oh yeah, and then she goes, "Red Arrow, watch out."
So yeah, Red Arrow, watch, but not like that. She goes like, "Watch out, Red Arrow," something like that. And I thought it was kind of nice to see Artemis being insecure. I mean, she's insecure from the beginning because right after she was all hyped up from the fight with the Green Arrow against Black Spider. As soon as her mom and her are talking, her mom tells her that Batman and Green Arrow came to her.
Oh yeah,
like,
that's the one thing too. Connection with her mother has gotten better. They're talking. They're expressing feelings.
What about you? What did you get this episode?
9. Solid. Good episode. Great watch. Action packed. It's got fun stuff. I didn't feel like I was watching a kid's show or a cartoon. I felt like I was watching, a show, and characters, personalities come into play. The writing was pretty spot on overall. If there's anything that kind of lacked, this could have been 3 more minutes of something. They could have added a bit, just a bit more, because it left me wanting more from the episode.
Maybe they could have added like an episode with, at the end of the episode, they could have added something with the light.
Maybe, yeah. All right, folks. That was episode 23, Insecurities, right?
Right.
Cool.
Security.
And here we go with episode 24, Performance.
Yeah, boy.
This was a pretty cool episode, too.
Yeah, I mean, we had to see Dick's background. Finally, a Robin-centric episode.
Yeah, Robin's back, wearing something over his eyes so we don't see his eyes.
Yeah, and
there's a few little things to unpack in this episode. It deals with the circus and sort of Robin's little background. There's a point in the episode where Kid Flash and Robin are talking, and they mention that you're my best pal. I didn't want you to come on this trip because you know my background too well.
Yeah, that was
There's
nice.
there's this 24-hour bug going on, and we eventually find out that it's Parasite, who, seemed like a legitimate threat in this episode. I'll tell you that much, Rich.
On the kids, so I mean, he is really a threat if he ever gets a hold of Superman's powers.
Yeah, but still, he can absorb your energy. So he gets to you guys. He gets
Yeah,
Superman, Superboy, and Miss Martian. You're
yeah, he
pretty
was
much
Miss
done.
Martian shifting. Sorry, I didn't interrupt you, but I thought it was kind of weird that I guess he was killing some guy. He had like a face he used to put on.
Oh yeah, that's right. It looked like a face. It looked like a mask.
Mask. Oh, I was thinking some Hannibal Lecter stuff.
Yeah, it's like that Cowboy Bill stuff. Crazy,
Cowboy
crazy, crazy.
Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill, right? I don't want to talk
Again.
about him too much though.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, makes sense. But yeah, that was kind of cool. His bonus went a particle, or some was a particle accelerator. That's the extra piece he needed. He went some kind of something for black holes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I
For
like the
whatever
the
reason,
reveal of that. Black
probably
holes.
probably working for like the light or something.
It's always something different. It's always very extravagant with these villains. They're making black holes. They're
Yeah.
making oxygen depleter machines. They never just like, we're breaking this road or we're gonna burst a couple of pipes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right. It was really good. I like seeing Dick's background. I liked the Dick centric episode.
Yeah. Also, something to note from a character perspective: Superboy has been using those patches that Lex Luthor gave him, and in this episode, he kind of like burns through a bunch, man. And there's
He's
some
like he's an
point,
addict. I'm not saying he's an addict.
yeah, this is low key that sort of conversation that you have, and it's coming to the light when it comes to what a character has to go through. He's running through 3 or 4 to recap for anybody that doesn't recall. Lex Luthor gave him those patches. That's the scene where he says Red Sun, not to be confused with Red Rum, which is from The Shining. And Superboy froze for like hours on end, but he gave him those patches. For 1 hour, isolates his human DNA, his human makeup, so that this way his Kryptonian makeup can be 100% to its full potential, and he has all the abilities like Superman does. But it only lasts for an hour. And there's certain
Yeah.
points in the episode where like they turn black to show that they've been used, and he's trying to deter his friends, but also lying about his genetic makeup and how like its ability to get faster and heal better.
Yeah, I also thought it was kind of nice to see Artemis, like Red Arrow, starting to trust everyone.
He's getting back, which is what we've been looking for. At least I have. He's a good character.
Yeah, yeah. He is. I like how he finally kind of set peace in this episode with like Red Arrow and Artemis.
Yeah, you know what though? I'm smelling something. I'm smelling something off. You know why?
What?
Just when you think things are getting good, that's when they pull the rug from under you. I don't know how they're gonna put this, but it's not all sunshines and roses. We've learned that.
Yeah, there's no light today unless Parasite was working for the light or something. There's no mention of anything with light.
The same dude that does Lex Luthor's voice also voiced another character with basically the same voice.
The FBI agent.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, fun fact: like he voiced, if I'm not mistaken, I think that same guy voiced George Stacy in Spectacular Spider-Man.
I think it's Biff from Back to the Future.
Is it?
I think so. I could be wrong.
Yeah, he's definitely changed.
But he's played Lex Luthor in other DC animated movies and shows.
Has he?
Mm-hmm. This actor, I believe so. If I'm wrong, it's okay.
I don't think so. I think you're thinking of Rain. I know Rain Wilson from The Office voice Lex Luthor.
Really?
Yeah, in The Reign of the Superman.
Oh, that's a good pickup.
The Superman, yeah.
Yeah.
Rain is Dwight.
What I liked about this episode is it gives you kind of individuals going through something. You do see a little bit of like Miss Martian kind of just playing peacemaker a little bit.
Oh yeah, Red Arrow's like rolling the piece of shit out of everyone. I like the Red Arrow in the beginning was like, I'm gonna come to watch your back to Robin.
Yeah, yeah. Because Robin tells him, we're good. We don't need you on this mission right now. But he forces his way in because he's stuck on this mole thing. I get his motive that his friends are there. There's no Aqualad in this episode, too, from what I gather.
This was pretty good overall. It was really good. I'm going to give you, what's your rating?
This one, 8.5.
I'll give it an 8.5 too.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was nice seeing Dick in his element. I think right now we can confirm it's Dick because Wally even says something with the flying Grayson, so Dick's told him everything.
That's true.
Well, I just see like a flashback or something like that.
And the dude knew, the carnival person. That was pretty cool. That was a nice little thing. If he's who he is, that is. You know? What about you? What would you give it?
I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10 again. Like I do all I thought the episode was solid. Again, I like the fact that we got to see Dick's. I thought we got to see a Dick-centric episode in his element. I like Superboy flipping out those patches.
Yeah, addict.
Like a heroin addict. Kind
of.
I like that Red Arrow seemingly is trusting the people team, but he probably doesn't trust anyone, to be honest.
Right.
It was nice that he joined the team, though.
Yeah.
So I guess he doesn't know who Robin is Dick, because it's like, Dick didn't really invite him on that mission. He was actually going to bring Artemis Superboy and Miss Martian, but Red Arrow thought, I'm not going to let you go with 3 possible moles.
Yeah.
But then they all kind of like connect, like kind of sees them for like that they could have betrayed them at any time, and he didn't during the battle. So they just starting to trust them. He even takes a hand from Artemis to help him up.
Right, that's right.
Which the only thing I have to say is like, listen, if they're really a mole, they're in for bigger things. It's not like hunky dory and they're gonna, betray you on this little mission, which is not even a real mission.
Yeah, the mole.
Yeah, the mole's gonna wait for the
plant
big game.
Some seeds. Seeds need to be planted first.
Yeah. Who do you think the mole is?
Make your way up.
Yeah, who do you think the mole is?
I mean, all roads could lead to the easiest one to pick of all of them is Superboy.
All right,
because there's that ever looming sort of thing. I'm not as convinced about Artemis. Miss Martian is also an option. There's a point where Red Arrow does say you could be. He tells Superboy, he's like, you could be you're a Cadmus clone, and you could be the mole, and you won't even know it. So he's the way his mind is going is like super, super deep.
Yeah, and then he has all these patches from Lex Luthor. Who knows? Maybe if these patches do some kind of second thing for the mole stuff.
Yeah, how they absorb and stuff like that. But Red Arrow's also now back with the team. Why did he change his mind?
Well, he did it because he's doing it for an obvious reason. They even say it in the previous episode. It was like, Green Arrow's like, I think you're ready for the Justice League. It'll be by the year's end. But, do me a favor, show some goodwill and join the team. So he's only doing that just so he can, get what he wants.
It's definitely not Kid Flash or Aqualad. I can take those 2 out for sure. Or Robin. You could take those 3 right out.
It would be pretty cool though if it was. It would be very unexpected.
Man. Like imagine they do like a traitor type gimmick arc. That would be insane.
That would be really insane. You have anything else to say on the episode?
I think that's about it, yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, folks. This is a double episode. We're going to do 23, 24, and then 25, 26. And then we wrap up season 1 of Young Justice Review. So you'll get the last 4 as one video, 23, 24, and then 25, 26. So that should be pretty fun. All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Young Justice Review. Episodes 23 and 24.
Yeah.
Insecurities and what's this one called?
Performance. Insecurity.
Insecurity and performance. Stay tuned.
Coming up. And stay super.
Yeah. Stay tuned. Coming up, episode 25 and 26. I'm going to keep that though. Goodbye.
Bye.